A very good morning, students. Today we will be discussing chapter Animal Breeding for Improvement in Food Production. The main objectives of learning are animal husbandry, dairy farm or cattle farm management, shelter and feeding management of dairy farms, care of cattle, poultry farm management, animal breeding techniques. As you know, animals provide us food like milk, egg, and meat. They contain nutrients in varying amounts. So, the domestication of animals call for their proper care for food, water, shelter, and protection from diseases. So, animal husbandry is the agricultural practice of breeding and raising domestic animals. It deals with the animal management including proper feeding, breeding, health care, and shelter of livestock like buffaloes, cows, pigs, horses, sheep, camels, and goats for getting maximum benefits. To bring a revolutionary increase in the production of milk, eggs, and meat, and to satisfy the increasing demand of people for animal food, the selective breeding of animals to get improved variety is essential. Various advantages of animal husbandry. First one, increase milk production through dairy or cattle farming. Second, increase production of eggs through poultry farming. Third, improvement of quality of meat through fish farming. And fourth, production of honey and wax through beekeeping. Dairy or cattle farming, poultry farming, pisciculture and apiculture are the common animal-based farming practices under animal husbandry.
Farm or cattle management. Dairy farm management basically means management of cattle, cows and buffaloes for milk production. Cows, buffaloes, goats and camels are important milk producing animals of our country. Dairy breeds of cow and buffaloes yield good amount of milk. The milk of buffaloes contain more fat than cow's milk. Goat's milk is nutritious and sometimes it is preferred over cow's milk, especially for children. But goat's milk is not produced in large amount and is sufficient for the local need only. Camel milk is relished by desert dwellers only. Now we are discussing breeds of cow. There are 30 popular breeds of cow in India. Some are good for work while others yield more milk. They are classified into three main categories: draught breeds, dairy breeds, draught breeds of cow. These breeds are strong and sturdy and are known for draught work. These bullocks are used for drawing carts, plowing land, and transporting material from one place to another. Examples of draught breeds of cow are Malvi and Nagari. Breeds of dairy cows. They are also known as milch animals or milk producing. These cows are high milk yielders. First one is Red Sindhi. The cow is red in color with dark and light red shades. The cow is medium in size and it is a native breed of Andhra Pradesh. The second one is Sahiwal. The cow is larger and of heavier build. This breed is superior to the other dairy cows and it is a native of Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. The third one is Gir. The cow is medium in size and it is a good milk yielder and it is a native of Gir forest in Gujarat. Now, the third type, the dual purpose breeds of cow. These breeds can serve dual purpose, yield good milk, and can be used for draft work also. The cows are fairly good milk yielders and the bullocks are good for draft work. Example, the Tharpakar and Dangi and Dioni, Haryana. These are some common examples of dual purpose breeds of cow.
Exotic breeds of cow. First one is Jersey. Jersey is original breed of the island of Jersey, USA. Second is Holstein Friesian, which is the original breed of Holland, Europe. Third one, Brown Swiss, original dual-purpose breed of Switzerland. Crossbreeds. Crossbreeds are developed by mating the bulls of exotic breeds and cows of indigenous breeds. These new crossbreeds yield 2 to 3 times more milk than our indigenous cows. These breeds have been developed at the National Dairy Research Institute NDRI, Karnal in Haryana. Examples of successful crossbreeds are Currant Swiss and Currant Fries. Now, here are the diseases of cattle. These can be categorized as viral diseases, bacterial diseases, fungal diseases, and parasitic diseases. Viral diseases are rabies, cowpox, encephalitis, and bacterial diseases are anthrax, tuberculosis, and brucellosis. Fungal diseases, actinomycosis, aspergillosis, ringworm. Parasitic are amoeboisis, trypanosomiasis, ascariasis. The control measures that should be taken to prevent the diseases are periodical screening of animals for diseases, compulsory vaccination of animals, proper disposal of dead animals and animal waste, hygienic handling of all products and byproducts, and proper sanitization and diet control.
Thank you so much.